Hey everybody, what's going on? Shut that down. Just playing with the Ibanez ART300, and you all know that this guitar right now is up for grabs, and I've already picked somebody that I'm going to send this to. So I'm not going to say who it is. So be expecting, the people that I know will be coming in the mail. So just wait and find out. We'll see. So I did a video about this guitar a long time ago, and I kind of want to do another one since it's been probably a year now since I've done a video about this guitar. First one I gave away to CJC Guitars, and I ended up finding another one on eBay, and I grabbed it right away. Why? Because I actually do like this guitar. It's very comfortable to play. It's unique in the way it's finished, and it's not a bad guitar at all. Now, I don't think you can find any of these new anymore as far as what Ibanez is producing or in their product lines. I think this is like a 2012 guitar or something like that. But since, if it is a 2012, it's actually held up very, very well throughout the years. And time to let it go. So why am I letting it go? Well, it's not worth my time to sell. And a couple of reasons. The price of these guitars right now isn't very high. The other reason, this is what's called a B-stock. And how do you know a guitar is a B-stock guitar? All right. Well, on the back of the headstock, there is an S. It's stamped into the wood. Now, a factory B-stock or factory second guitar means that there's a flaw in it someplace. All right. This one does have a flaw in it, and it's not hard to find. My other Ibanez guitar that I have has got a flaw in it that's in the horn on it, and you need a flashlight to see it. This one here, not so hard. See how the white stripe is disrupted with a little bit of either stain? That's what made this a factory B-stock. Kind of stupid in a way, but because it's got a little bit of a flaw in it, they can't sell it for new. So because it has a little bit of a flaw in it, I can't sell it for what it's worth used because it has the stamp on the back of the headstock, which is fine. Because to be honest with you, I'd rather see somebody get this thing and play the shit out of it. Doesn't matter to me if I sell it or not. So, some of the things about this guitar. Well, first off, you see the unique, what Ibanez calls it, a scalloped top. Now this is, the color of this is what they call a cinnamon burst on top of a maple top, mahogany back, set maple neck. It's got I don't know how many, it's got a binding around the edge with a white stripe on the front and a white stripe on the side. It carries that white stripe into the binding of the neck. Also, there is, I want to say that there's a plate on the top of this, like a plastic plate, carries the white binding on the top and the side, just like it does on the body of the guitar. 22 medium frets, right, on a rosewood fretboard, bonded rosewood fretboard. Very nice diamond inlays with a little bit of a scroll work at the 12th fret. It has the IBZ LZ's active pickups on there, which does not use your traditional 9-volt battery. It's 2 AA's. Now they do last for a long time. When I got this guitar, which probably a year ago, I put a fresh set of batteries inside of it and never had a problem. Plug it in, still works fine. What do they call this bridge? The Gibraltar 3 bridge with a slotted tailpiece, stop piece, or whatever you want to call that. Now I'll show you this bridge. It's not your typical standard Tune-o-matic. There are no sharp edges on this whatsoever that are going to dig into your hand at all, which makes it very comfortable to play this. And you do not have to worry about it falling off if you decide to change the strings. However, your tailpiece is slotted. It makes it real easy to change out your strings on here, all right? The only problem with this is removing all the strings. This is not a locked tailpiece. It will fall off and scratch the finish if you let it. So that's the only thing you got to be careful of. But this bridge is kind of like a Tune-o-matic, where it does have the adjustments on it to where you can set up the your intonation. Now, you cannot swap this bridge around like you could with a Tune-o-matic bridge. And even on some Tune-o-matic bridges, you can't do that either, because there are notches on the top of the saddles that go with the size of the string. So you got to watch out for that on some Tune-o-matic bridges. This one here, you can't turn around either. Like I said, there's nothing here that's going to dig into your hand, because the blade that holds the string, the saddle part of it, is right on the inside of this slot. But it still makes it, the string is still up high enough to where you can still mute, do palm muting. So it's a very nice guitar. Now, the finish on this thing, like I said, they call it a scalloped top on this. To me, it kind of reminds me of like a alligator skin. All right. Now, I don't know how they drizzled or what they did to get this top to look like this, but it's very unique, very nice. I kind of like it. It actually, it's different, a lot different than what you normally would see. Now, again, like I said before, you got two cover plates on there. This plate here is for your batteries, if you can see that. It's kind of a dark finish, but it's a transparent finish on this, so you can see the wood grain underneath it, and it's like a very, very dark brown. It's got a belly cut in it, as you can see right here. So, like me, I got kind of, well, I don't play my guitar that far low down anyways, but not too sure of the nut that's on this thing. I want to say it's a plastic nut. It's got to be. Or it could be a graphite nut. Not too sure. I haven't done any work to this guitar since I got it. I didn't have to. All I had to do is put a new set of batteries inside, a new set of strings, do a little bit of a setup on there. Did not do anything with the frets of this guitar. Didn't have to do anything with it, basically. Just a new set of strings, new set of batteries, and a setup. And it plays nice. It's a very nice guitar. Not too sure what these went for new. After looking at the back of this neck, it almost looks like a... Now, the specs say that it's supposed to be a maple neck, but it almost looks like a mahogany from the way the grain looks. But the specs say that it's supposed to be maple, so. But yeah, I mean, it is a nice little guitar. Now, the only thing I don't like about this guitar are it's got a volume for the neck and a volume for the bridge, and it's got one master tone control. The thing I don't like about it is where they located a three-way switch, and it's kind of right underneath the neck. The neck volume control. Now, the problem with this is if you're wanting to switch off from one to the other or something like that, chances are you're going to hit the volume control. So that's kind of one thing. The location of the three-way switch should have been in a little bit, maybe a different location. But it's a box switch in there too. So if you know what a box switch is, well, what the hell are they? I had quite a few of them inside here. It looks like an automotive three-way switch. It's a box. Not like your typical that you would see in a Les Paul or a switch you would see in an Epiphone three-way switch. Not one of those. But it works. No problems, no static noises, no scratchiness, no nothing. It works very well, and it's a nice little guitar. It's not bad at all. Like I said, I didn't have to do no fret work with this thing. I didn't have to do anything with the fret ends. I didn't have to do shit. And out of the box when I ordered it, I just started setting it up and playing it. It's got a good sound to it. Being active pickups, they're not like an EMG, even though they look like an EMG pickup, but they do have a sound similar to an EMG. So like playing a lot of distortion and stuff like that, this will give it to you if you like that type of music. Doing some rock with a little bit of crunch to it or something like that, this will give it to you. It's not bad at all. So yeah, again, this will be going to a new home. And just a little bit of a review of it before it gets packed up and out the door it goes. So you guys take care, have a good one, and I will catch up with you all later.